All right. Live and direct. Is that correct, Squeeze?
That is absolutely 100% correct. In 10 seconds, we'll be locked on 93.5 WVIP FM. But
Okay.
how was your night, man?
It was great, man. We had a great day yesterday here and the PI department here at PPID, and we'll share the news in a little bit. And of course, today is Testimonial Tuesday, so lots to talk about. As soon as we are ready, firing live on all cylinders, you give me the cue, and I'm going to warm this up, Chris.
We are live on.
Excellent. Best news of the morning so far. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam Handler. I am your case handler. I'm a partner of Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico, a full-service law firm here in downtown New York, here to service all of your legal needs. I personally handle the injury cases. I'm a partner of the firm. I brought my practice here a little over 6 years ago. My career winnings from my clients is well over $130 million. And this is a show we do 5 days a week with repeats on the weekend, just to let you know who we are, what we do, and how we do it. And who we are is Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. What we are is lawyers. All right. I handle injury. We got immigration, criminal defense, real estate. You got a legal problem. We got a legal solution. You got a legal question. We got that legal answer. And how do we do it, Squeeze? Well, we do it in a way that makes you feel part of the process, makes you feel like family, and provides you the most exceptional result that one could obtain for you. And that's a promise to you that we are going to do whatever we can to get you the best possible result, whatever your legal need is. And as long as you have an attorney fighting for you like a friend or fighting for you like family, you're going to be in very, very good shape. Again, my name is Adam Handler. I am your case handler. This is a show we call Cruising with the Case Handler. I was only on for a few minutes yesterday because as I was about to cruise, I realized I had a flat tire and had to get towed. But that's what things happen. That things happen, man. I mean, that's a perfect example of you can never expect that something to happen. Again, that's just a flat tire, not a big deal. But do you have in your mind what your response is going to be to that crisis? What that response is going to be to that unexpected event? My response was having the proper protection on my vehicle, that if there was an issue, that they'd come get it and change the tire and bring it back to me. And if you're listening out there and you are saying, well, listen, I'm not in an accident right now. I haven't been injured on the job. I'm not in deportation, thank goodness. I'm not ready to apply for my citizenship yet. I'm not applying for an adjustment of status, but maybe one day you will be. And as long as you know our firm is out there, as long as you know that the case handler is out there and we're here to help, your response is going to be an effective one. I want to give out the phone number a couple of times. I also want to talk about our website and our social media, just so you really get a full understanding as who we are. Our phone number is 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529, or easy to remember, 844-PPID law. PPID are the initials of our firm, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. I'm down with PPID. Squeeze is down with PPID. I don't even have to ask him anymore. Squeeze is down with PPID. The question is, ladies and gentlemen, are you down with PPID? And you know how I know that you are down with PPID? You're either calling that number and letting it ring a few times, or calling that number and connecting to us and getting your questions answered for free. That's right. We are giving free phone consultations for immigration, free phone consultations across the board for any area of law. So if you have that question that you want answered with respect to your immigration status, or you have that question with respect to real estate or matrimonial, or even a personal injury case, you have nothing to lose, nothing, and everything to gain by calling 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529, and just giving us a call and letting us know how we can help you. You know, the consultation is free. There's no risk to you at all. And we're here to help. I also know that you'll be down with PPID if you check our social media out. Every morning I get an alert, either on my Facebook page or my Instagram page, that I have a new like, a new follower, a new comment, or a new share. And that makes me feel so good. The phone lines are already blazing. It makes me feel so good because I know that you're interested in my practice, and I know that you're interested in being connected to our firm. Check out the case handler on Facebook. Check out the case handler on Instagram. Be connected to what we do. Don't take my word for it. Don't take Squeeze's word for it. Don't take the other DJs on this radio station that have endorsed me for nearly 2 decades. Don't take their word for it. Take the word of those who unfortunately came before you, that never expected that they get into an accident, that never expected that they get hurt at work, that never expected they be put in deportation, but they contacted PPID, they contacted the case handler, they contacted Adam Handler, and they had their legal issues worked out to their full satisfaction. And with that, I'd like to pass the mic to Squeeze. How did I do this morning warming that up, Chris?
I think you did extremely well,
I
man.
think it's that, maybe, right?
Yeah, it's got to be the haircut.
Comments below. If you're connected to us on social media, let me know what you think about my latest trend right here.
He's got this haircut, folks. You got to log on and check it out. All right, just get to Facebook and check him out. The case handler, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, he's here for the community, and I'm very happy that he's been a part of the Caribbean community, helping thousands of people to get the best possible outcome when they get into an automobile accident, slip and fall, medical malpractice, and construction accidents. And I want to emphasize on the construction accidents. If you get in such an accident, you definitely need this man to fight for you, litigate for you. I mean, really have the jabs for you, just like Muhammad Ali. That's how he is. He makes sure that he goes at them. So once again, folks, I implore, I appeal to you to actually make the call to Adam Handler, the case handler. Store his number in your phone, dial it, let it ring 10, 15 seconds, and you will have, in my opinion, the best attorney possible. That's in my opinion, all right? So make the call. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844 PPID-LAW. That's 844-774-3529. But before we get into the true success story, Adam, I want to ask you, what separates you from all the other attorneys on the station, off the station, around the nation? What separates Adam Handler and his team from everyone else, from every other attorney? What makes you so unique?
Well, I guess that it's me, and there's only one of me and only one case handler. I have an approach to my practice, my profession, and to tell you the truth, my life in general, about doing the right thing, being a good person, treating others how I would expect to be treated, and having faith. I'm a spiritual man. I'm a religious man. I have faith that if I do the right thing, then it's all going to come back to me. And I'm not doing it for selfish purposes. I'm doing it for fulfilling purposes. And I really mean that. I love what I do. I'm a third generation attorney. My grandfather started practicing in 1932. So we are about 10 years away from my family being involved in personal injury work here in the city of New York for 100 years, 1 century. All right. And I've always been passionate about fighting for the underdog, advocating for those who may not be able to advocate for themselves. I'm one of 5 children, and I'm the oldest of 5. We're really digging deep right now, because now I'm thinking about this. I never put this connection together. I am the oldest of 5. And, when I was younger, when I was in kindergarten, my parents split up, and, it's a happy ending because, I have such a wonderful relationship with both of my parents. But, in a lot of ways, at a very young age, I was forced to look after my younger siblings, right? It was 3 of us at the time. And I think it's just been a part of my DNA and who I am, about helping people and being an advocate and being strong for those who maybe can't be strong for themselves at a specific time. And of course, modeling myself after my grandfather and my father and the way they practice and conduct their lives. I found a very natural fit in what I do. And, that's pretty much the best answer I can give, because there are a lot of lawyers out there. Obviously, there are a lot of great lawyers out there. I'm friends with a lot of them. But not every lawyer has the same attention to not only the goal they're trying to achieve, but the person they're trying to achieve it for. And I pride myself on being that best possible attorney that I can be.
And well said, man. I didn't know that much, but you've expanded today, really, you know. And it goes to show, man, that's the reason why you are the way you are. So I must commend you, man, for what you have done for your family, what you have done for the legacy that your father and your grandfather actually paved, and you now paving one. And here comes your daughters now, ready to take over and do more.
Who knows one day? I've got three girls. My father-in-law, Bruce, who I think is watching right now. Good morning, Dad. He's a father of two girls. He's been a role model for me. And I really do believe that my grandparents, my parents, my in-laws, my in-law grandparents have molded me as to who I am today and helped me be successful. And, I have great pride in what I do. They have great pride in what I do. And my clients have great pride in what I'm able to do for them. So it really is all good squeeze. And you've been with me since almost the very beginning. I started practicing personal injury law in 2004. And I think you and I started working together in 2005. So you, in a lot of ways, have molded me as well. And I pick up pieces along the way, and that's how I do it. So it's a team effort, it's a group effort. And what I always like to say is, what's good for me and my clients is good for everybody. Share the love, spread the love, do good work, be a good person, and kick some ass, man.
That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now you know enough about Adam Handler. I think you all need to store his number. Once again, you get hurt in an accident, he's the man that you will need. So everyone out there watching on Facebook, please share. Please share in groups. Please share on the pages that you are part of. Please share on timelines. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-PPIDLAW. And also, one reminder that he's a partner at a firm called Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. He runs the personal injury department. His partners run the immigration department, and there are other departments there in that capacity. But they're also extending to you free immigration consultations. But you got to call, ask for Ralston. He'll get you hooked up with that free consultation. And
poor Ralston, the phone's blowing up, and oh my God, the guy can't even keep up with all the calls that are coming in for those.
I know. 844-PPID law. Ralston, man. Hey, listen, where y'all is so we know for angle thing. 844-PPID law. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. But today is Tuesday.
Tuesday, baby. Testimonial Tuesday. And
So
just some breaking news while we're at it. We had a great day yesterday. My associate and I, Matt Goodstein, we settled another case against the city of New York for $150,000. So in less than 2 weeks, we've settled $900,000 against the city of New York, $750,000 for the slip and fall in Queens Hospital, and $150,000 for a trip and fall in the street against the city of New York with a broken foot, $150,000 broken foot case. So really excited about that. We're on a hot streak. Things are heating up along with this weather, being able to, we're well into the seven figures already for case handler clients this year. Got off to a little bit of a slow start just because, the pandemic has really affected the way we can all practice and be in court and resolve cases. But listen, 2020, man, we did over 20 million. So we had an exciting last year. We hope to continue the progress and the performance this year. And I think we're off to an excellent start. So if I could share Testimonial Tuesday with you, Squeeze, that would mean a lot to me.
Absolutely.
All right. And just for those of you listening right now that don't know what Testimonial Tuesday is. So that if you're listening right now and you don't know, that means you're on 93.5 FM listening to us. And of course, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. It means the world to us that you're here with us. There's a Jay-Z line in one of his songs. You could be anywhere right now, but you're here with us. I gotta come up with that quote, and I'll come up to it. I think that was like his Unplugged or something with Mary J. Blige. But it's true. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with us. And for those of you watching me right now on Facebook, looking at this ridiculous haircut I have, you're down with PPID. You know what Testimonial Tuesday is because you're already on my social media. So those of you listening, go one step further. check out the case handler on Facebook. Check out the case handler on Instagram. Be connected to my practice. See with your own very eyes the special things we do for people that unfortunately have dealt with a disaster, but made the appropriate response. Let's see here. Where are we? Oh, I love this one. All right. So Testimonial Tuesday is $175,000 settlement. Let's get to it. It's a little blurry. I don't know why, but let's see if we can. There we are here. Can you see this? Oh, am I sharing it?
No, I got to share first.
Oh, sorry, man. You'd think this is my first show. All right, here we go. Boom. All right. Slip and fall, Queens County, Allison. Now, come on. Is that a good looking group of people right there or what?
Yes,
Talk
it
to
is.
me, Squeeze.
That's a great, good looking group.
Yeah. Great case, great outcome. So in this picture, we have Allison, and not her real name, and her two daughters, one on the left and one on the right. And they all came down when she came to get her settlement check the other day. And we all, shared a very, very special moment, because when the accident first happened, Allison was really banged up. We'll go through it in a minute. And her kids were extremely concerned for her. And they were listening to me on the radio for many years with Irie Jam and DJ Roy and those guys, and they had the number saved, and thank God they did for them, and thank God they did for me, because I loved working on this file. This is a crazy case, and if you can just read this quote for me, Squeeze, we'll get into it.
Adam is really nice. He made me feel welcome and kept me updated all the time. The communication with Adam and his team has always been great. Even after the case was settled, he would call me just to check up on me. He did a fantastic job, and I would absolutely recommend him to anybody I know. Allison from Queens, New York, $175,000 in settlement.
Yeah. Now, this case is absolutely ridiculous. So let's talk about what happened to Allison. So about 2 years ago, she's walking out of her apartment building, walking down the steps outside to the street, and the steps look a little wet, but she's holding onto the handrailing, walking down, and all of a sudden her foot slips out from under her. That is not rain or water on the step, Squeeze. That is black ice.
Right.
That is ice. Why? Because the building decided, don't ask me why, the building decided in freezing cold temperatures that morning, right? It was March 26th, so it's basically what the temperature is right now. Decides to run their sprinkler system to test it out in the morning. And meanwhile, in addition to wetting the grass, they have now completely wet all of their steps, which are now freezing over, and she falls down and hurts her shoulder, hurts her back, hurts her. She actually had a bruising on her butt as well. I didn't want to show those pictures, but this was a serious case. We got her $175,000. The building was basically saying, well, she should have been looking where she was going. She caused her own accident. I mean, a ridiculous comment, ridiculous theory. And we were able to get her $175,000. But if you can look at that picture and just describe to everybody, Squeeze, what you're seeing in that picture.
Is that really her on the?
It is. We blurred out her face a little bit just to protect it, because in the photograph with the check, she's wearing the mask. So we're just trying to,
That's unbelievable, man. I'm looking at him like, is that really her on the step?
Yeah. And you can see the man standing with the glove. That's the EMS worker. So one of a bystander took that picture and filmed her. And we actually have video of her being put into the ambulance. I mean, she took a nasty fall down the steps, Squeeze. And you can see her laying on the ground, a jacket, somebody's jacket covering her, in terrible pain. But a solid result for somebody that got into an accident and called us up.
Here's my question, man. My question is, how did you guys know to turn on the sprinkler?
How did we know?
Yeah.
Because we found out later in the case. So they prepare an accident report, right? At first, I didn't know. At first, I thought that, listen, if it rained out that night, and it froze, the building really has no responsibility. I mean, they have some time to put salt down, but we hired a weather expert, which showed that there was no precipitation in the 48 hours before the accident. Also, after we started the case, we got the accident report, the incident report, and the building super actually wrote, tested sprinklers this morning, apparently
Wow.
froze over. So they, I don't want to say it was a slam dunk case after we filed, but, after they said no with respect to a settlement and we filed the lawsuit, things turned around very quickly because the evidence was certainly against them. Good question, Squeeze. But, that's how you build a case. You got to eliminate things. We got to eliminate the weather, which we did. And then we got lucky, with the accident report. Now, if I would have deposed that super, because that's who would be the witness, I would ask him, well, do you know why the moisture was on the steps? He, I'm assuming, would have told the truth, or maybe not. And we would have found that they ran those sprinklers. So, just another example of negligence, people not using their heads. And when you do something that you shouldn't be doing and somebody is hurt as a result, you got to pay him money. And in this case, they paid her $175,000.
I'm very happy for Allison, man. That's what it's all about. Once again, folks, yes, this is the Caribbean station. And I'm saying to everyone that's out there, I mean, we come to this country and we're looking for good people that work in certain capacities to help us along the way of our lives. And when you find someone like an Adam Handler, you got to stick with him. You got to spread the word about him. You got to let others know that this is the man that is here to actually fight for us. This is the man who is very diligent about his work for you. And that's the reason why he reach out to people each and every single time. Once they become his client, even if they're not in an accident, he will call them up. He will check up on them. That's what life is about, treating you like family. So everyone that's out there, if you want to have an excellent accident attorney in your phone, God forbid, and just in case, you dial this number, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-PPIDLAW. Dial the number, let it ring a few seconds, and then store it in your phone. And text the number to someone else also. Let them know that you heard this great attorney on the radio, this exceptional attorney on the radio, and you want for them to have your number. Once again, the number is 844-774-3529. 844-774-3529. I want you to touch on a little bit about your staff, Adam Handler, and how great they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about your staff. I like people to know how good a staff you have, because you have people that's been working with you well over a decade, right?
Absolutely. Well, Sandra, my paralegal, my head paralegal, she's been with me for, I believe it's 12 years now. Sorry, Sandra, if I'm not remembering exactly, but 12 years. And, we've been consistently doing excellent work together. I have a paralegal, Ralston. I have a paralegal, Sandy. I have a paralegal, Liana, who just joined us. And I got, of course, my associate, Matt Goodstein. We really have a great deal of respect for each other and really enjoy being with each other, and it really shows through our practice. And if we work together well and have respect for each other, can you only imagine what we do for you? There's so many businesses, and that's another thing. You asked me why we're so successful and why we do things differently.
You're gone again, man. Dude, something's up with your microphone. Are you hearing me? Evidently you are. Yeah, don't know what Adam touched there, but we're waiting for him. Just keep talking, man. When you come back and
we'll hear me?
Yes,
yeah?
Can hear you.
Yeah, it's weird. It cut out. I don't know why. I didn't even touch anything. I don't know what the last thing you heard, but my staff, we treat each other with respect. We enjoy working with each other. We enjoy each other's company. We rely on each other. We count on each other, and it all flows downhill. So if we have such great respect for each other, what are we going to do for you? And most of the quotes you see, Squeeze, are Adam and his team or the case handler's team. It's right. Not necessarily about an individual. Yeah, I mean, Matt and I, work on the cases and settle them, but the staff is backing us up. I mean, they're the ones making the phone calls and mailing things out and sending the faxes and the emails and calling the clients to check in. So it's truly a team effort and something I'm very proud of.
And how is the public, I mean, the people, the clients that you have helped throughout the years treated you? Do you get random calls from them checking up on you, seeing that you normally check up on them?
Absolutely. I get every birthday, which is Christmas or Father's Day or religious holiday, I'll get text messages from at least a dozen clients just checking in saying, thank you for what you did for me. Thank you for changing my life. I still have my money, or I went on a vacation, or I bought a home, or I was able to put on my daughter's wedding. I mean, I'm always getting updates how the life-changing money I got these clients have continued to change their lives. And it's a wonderful thing. Again, I am Adam Handler. I am your case handler. We are Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico, a full-service law firm here in Manhattan. Our phone number is 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529, or easy to remember, 844-PPID-LAW. Check me out on Facebook. Check out the Case Handler. Check me out on Instagram. Check out the Case Handler. Be connected to our practice. And hopefully you never need us, but God forbid you do. I think you'll be happy that you have our number and you're prepared for that response.
And effective next Tuesday, man. You've got so many testimonies. We're doing 2 to 3. 2 to 3 at least. 2 to 3 at least.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be exhausted.
It's called testimony on Tuesday for a reason, man.
I got work to do, man. I mean, these shows, they take a lot out of me. 3. I'm only promising 2 for right now.
All right, thank you so much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Handler. He's a top, big time, big super attorney in the city. All right. If you ever get hurt in an accident, you need the hot stepper, you need the beast, you need the shark, you need the case handler, man. And he's over at 225 Broadway on the 3rd floor. Never need to go above that. All right. And they also have offices in Brooklyn and in Peekskill, but he works out of the New York office. All right. So if you ever get hurt in New Jersey or in New York, we need to stress New Jersey a lot. You need to call the case handler. Once again, his number 844-774-3529. Do us a solid right now. Tip us now by texting that number to at least 3 people. That's all we're asking you. Text the number 844-774-3529 to at least 3 people. If you're on Facebook, share the page, share his number with others that you know may need it in the future. We also want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, if you are out of status, if you know someone who's out of status that needs immigration help, there is a separate department from Adam Handler's personal injury department at the same firm, PPID, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. Give them a call. You'll get a free initial phone consultation, and that being 844-774-3529, the number to call to get your free immigration consultation with the said firm. 844-774-3529. Also, if you're out of status and you get into an accident, regardless of the kind of accident, construction, medical malpractice, slip and fall, automobile accident, accident within your home, accident on the step.
No, an accident within your home. Unless you plan on suing yourself, do not call me if you had an accident in your home.
What about that lady with that stove?
Very good point.
Thank you. Thank you.
Point.
Thank you.
Okay.
What about the lady with that stove? All right, come on.
All right, I stand corrected.
You know, I pay attention here. When in doubt,
at least one of us is.
No, man, come on. Okay, make sure you call Adam Handler. Find out. The number is 844-774-3529. And once again, if you're out of status, it doesn't matter. You get hurt, you have rights. And that's the reason why we reach out to the top man on the station, Adam Handler. 844-774-3529. And all I ask of you is not to get confused with the top of the hour ads with different attorneys. It's not, somebody called me up and asked me the other day, is it the same firm? And I was like, no, it's not the same firm. Adam Handler is with his own firm. All right. 844-774-3529. Have yourself an amazing Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting a little bit warmer, but thank you so much. 844-774-3529. Take care.
It's 10 o'clock.